Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss the basic character of amines. As we have already listed out the type of reactions which we need to discuss for amines in the previous video. So we need to discuss the basic character that we are going to discuss in this video. The basic character of amines can be explained on the basis of its structure, as we are familiar with the structure, that is pyramidal structure, in which the nitrogen having a unshared electron pair, that is nothing but we called it as a lone pair, because there is a lone pair with the nitrogen in amines, so it can easily donate this lone pair to the electron deficient species. So the basic character is due to the lone pair of electrons which is present on the nitrogen. So it can easily donate the lone pair of electron to the electron deficient species. Therefore, amines act as a Lewis base. As we have already learned the Lewis acid base concept in the 11th standard, that is a substance which is donating the electron pair is the Lewis base. So here, because of the presence of unshared electron pair, it can donate this lone pair to the electron deficient species, therefore it acts as a Lewis base. So the basic character we can say that is due to the presence of lone pair of electrons. So in order to explain the basic character, let us consider this equilibrium reaction, that is RnH2, that is a primary amine plus water giving rise to RnH3 plus OH negative. Look at here in this reaction, which one is acting as an acid? Because the water is donating the H plus ion. That means here the lone pair donor is the amine group, is the lone pair donor. So when the H plus ion is donated from water to NH2, it becomes RNH3, and what is remaining here? OH negative. So this is an equilibrium reaction. So what will be the equilibrium constant? That is the concentration of product by concentration of reactant, which we have learned last year. So here the K is the equilibrium constant, that is the concentration of product, that is the concentration of RNH3 plus into the concentration of OH negative divided by concentration of RNH2 into the concentration of H2O. As the concentration of pure liquid, that can be taken as a constant. So here the concentration of water can be taken as constant, therefore we can take K into concentration of H2O, that is we have taken this on the side. So K is already a constant and concentration of H2O, that is also taken as constant. So together will be taken a new constant, that is Kb. Now Kb is called as the ionization constant of base. So here B is representing for base. So the Kb value is given here. So what is pKb? pKb is the negative log of Kb. So greater the value of Kb, we can say that greater the value of Kb, greater will be the basic character. But greater the value of Kb means because pKb is equal to negative log of Kb. So if greater is the Kb, smaller will be the pKb value, and we can say that greater will be the basic character. So the basic character we can easily identify on the basis of its Kb value. We can compare the basic characters by its Kb or pKb value. So when we list out some of the organic compound, and when we find out their pKb value, which is given in the textbook in a tabular form, from this we can say that which one have the lower value of pKb, that is more basic. So when you compare the first one, that is methenamine, the pKb value is 3.38. But for the last example, that is NN dimethyl aniline, the pKb value is 8.92. So here greater value of pKb, that is this have the greater value of pKb, that means this have the less basic. So smaller the value of pKb, greater will be the basic character, because pKb is nothing but minus log of Kb. So the values of pKb for some of the organic compound is given here. When we compare the basic character of alkanamines versus ammonia, alkanamines that can be also named as alkyl amines, and this is ammonia. So the structure of alkanamines and ammonia is given here. In both the cases, there is a presence of unshared pair of electron. That means both are capable of donating the lone pair of electron to the proton. That means both can act as base, because both have a tendency to donate the lone pair of electron to the proton. That means both can act as a Lewis base. But if you want to compare the basic character of these two, which one is more basic? So which of the molecule gives the lone pair or donates the lone pair easily, that will be more basic. So when we compare these two structure, here in the case of alkyl amine, there is one alkyl group. Which one is the alkyl group here? That is, this is the alkyl group which is present in alkanamines. But in the case of ammonia, only hydrogens are there, there is no R. And the alkyl group is the electron donating group. Alkyl groups are the electron donating group. That means it have a tendency to donate the electron towards the nitrogen. That means due to the electron donating nature of the alkyl group, it pushes the electron towards the nitrogen and thus make the unshared pair of electron more available for sharing with the proton of the acid. So that means because of the presence of the alkyl group, which is an electron donating group, it make the electron density on nitrogen more. That means the electron density increases on the nitrogen. So because of this one, the donation of electron will become more easier, because when it pushes the electron towards the nitrogen, thus make the unshared electron pair more available for sharing to the proton of the acid. That means easier will be the donation of lone pair to the proton. So, but in the case of ammonia, because there is no electron donating group, therefore in compared to ammonia, we can say that the amines have, that is the aliphatic amines, that is alkyl amines, have greater basic character. But in the case of when we compare the basic character of aryl amines versus ammonia, in this case also both the cases there is an unshared pair of electron, that is a lone pair of electron is available with nitrogen. So which one gives the lone pair, donate the lone pair easily, that will be more basic. But in the case of aniline, that is the structure is given here. Here this electron pair, that is the lone pair, which is get involved in conjugation to the benzene ring. That is, you can see these electrons are now, it is involved in the conjugation. That means it involves in the resonance. So when it get involved in the resonance, when we make the resonating structure, we can see that now this lone pair which is on the nitrogen, now it is involved in the resonance. That means it undergoes resonating structures, you can see here. So because of this, now the positive charge is on the nitrogen. So because of the resonance, now the lone pair with the nitrogen is not available for the donation, because here there is no lone pair with the nitrogen because of the resonance. Therefore the electrons cannot be available for the donation. So because of this reason we can say that when we compare the basic character of aniline with ammonia, we can say that ammonia is more basic than the aniline. So what is the reason? That is the pKb value for aniline is quite high. That is pKb value of aniline is quite high. Why? Because its basic character is less. And why it is less? Because the NH2 group, that is NH2 group, is attached directly to the benzene ring and it results in the unshared electron pair of nitrogen atom to be in the conjugation with the benzene ring and thus make the electron pair less available for the protonation. That means donation of electron will not be easier because the electrons are now involved in the resonance. So because of this reason only we can say that the presence of C6H5 or the any electron withdrawing group reduces the basic character. So when we compare the basic characters of 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree amine, that is the structure is given here, 1 degree amine, 2 degree, 3 degree amine. Here the basic character can be discussed on the basis of following factors. First factor, that is steric effect. As the size of the alkyl group is more, when we compare the size of alkyl group with the hydrogen, the size of alkyl group is more than that of hydrogen. Therefore, it hinders the attack of acid on the amine. When we compare the primary, secondary and the tertiary structure, as because here the nitrogen, here 2 alkyl groups are there, here only single alkyl group and here 3 alkyl groups are there. So that means where is the most steric hindrance? That is in the tertiary, because 3 alkyl groups are there surrounding to the nitrogen. That means there will be steric hindrance. So now the crowding of alkyl group is increased from primary to secondary to tertiary. That means where is more crowding? That is in the tertiary. So the entry, or we can say that the attack of the acid on the amines will be quite difficult when there is a crowding around the nitrogen of the amine group. That is due to the presence of bulkier group, that is the alkyl group. So when we compare the basic character of primary, secondary and tertiary amines, because of the steric effect, as the steric effect increases with the increase in the number of alkyl group, so the attack of acid will be quite difficult. So we can say that the basic character is decreasing because the attack of acid will be difficult with the crowding, that is due to the steric hindrance. So when we compare the primary, secondary and tertiary, we can say that the primary will be most basic, then secondary, then tertiary, because there is least crowding in the case of primary, because the nitrogen is surrounded with only one alkyl group and there are 2 hydrogen, that is a smaller size hydrogen and bulkier size alkyl. So primary will be more reactive than secondary, because in the case of secondary 2 alkyl groups are there, so the secondary will be less, but in the case of a tertiary there are 3 alkyl groups surrounding to the nitrogen, that is causing the crowding around the nitrogen. So difficult will be the attack of acid. So according to the steric effect, this is the order, that is the primary is more reactive than the secondary, then the tertiary, that is tertiary is least reactive because of more hindrance at the nitrogen. But when we compare the solvation of ions, that is the next factor, when the amines are dissolved in the water, they undergoes hydration through the hydrogen bonding. As because of this one, the greater extent of hydrogen bonding in the protonated amine, more will be its stabilization and consequently greater will be the tendency of amine to change into cation. So according to the solvation effect, what we can say that the solvation effect causes the primary will be more reactive than the secondary than the tertiary. That is due to the factor that is solvation of ions. So the tertiary ammonium is less hydrated than the secondary ammonium ion, and which is less hydrated than the primary ammonium ion. That's why the tertiary amines have less tendency to form the ammonium ion, and consequently they are least basic. And which one will be the more basic according to the solvation of iron? That is a 1 degree. So 1 degree is more reactive than 2 degree, and 2 degree is more reactive than 3 degree according to the solvation of ions. But there is another factor, that is the factor called as the plus I effect. That is the positive inductive effect. According to the positive inductive effect, 3 degree is more reactive than 2 degree than 1 degree, because as we have already discussed, the presence of alkyl group. When there is an alkyl group, that is a electron donating group or electron releasing group, increases the electron density on the nitrogen. Therefore, it increases the availability of lone pair for the donation. That means greater the electron density on the nitrogen, because of the presence of electron donating group, the lone pair can be easily donated. So that means in the case of tertiary, there are 3 alkyl groups. So that is here 3 alkyl groups are there. So greater the number of alkyl groups, greater will be the electron density on the nitrogen. Therefore, easy will be the donation of electron. So because of this reason only, we can say that greater the number of alkyl group, greater will be the basic character. That's why the 3 degree is more reactive than 2 degree, then 2 degree is more reactive than 1 degree. So here 3 factors are involving. So that is according to stereo effect, 1 degree is most reactive. According to solvation of iron, 1 degree is more reactive, and according to the positive inductive effect, 3 degree is more reactive. So what is the combination of these 3 effects? That is the combined effect of this. We can say that when we take an alkyl group, methyl group, that is CH3 is the methyl group. So in this case, we can say that 2 degree is more reactive than 1 degree, and this one is 3 degree, and that is more reactive with the amine. So now you can see the changes here, but that changes will be differ when the alkyl group get differ. If the alkyl group is ethyl group, so the sequence will be in this way. This is 2 degree, then this one is 3 degree, and this one is 1 degree. So here with the alkyl group, the sequence, or we can say the order of basic character get changed. So when the alkyl group is methyl, in that case we can say that the 2 degree is more reactive than 1 degree than the 3 degree. And when the alkyl group is ethyl, that is C2H5, then 2 degree is most reactive, then 3 degree, then 1 degree. Now look at here, what is the changes in both these cases? The changes is in all these two, in both the cases, 2 degree is the most reactive. So where is the changes here? In the case of methyl group, the next one is 1 degree, and then the least one is 3 degree. But in the case of ethyl group, the 3 degree amine is more reactive than 1 degree. So it is very important to learn the sequence. That is, this sequence is quite important because usually the question comes on this area. So you need to learn this properly. So I will be giving a one trick to you how to learn this very easily, because in both the cases 2 degree is more reactive, that you can easily learn. In both the cases 2 degree is more reactive. But in the case of methyl group, because methyl group is a smaller group in compared to ethyl, So start with the next a smaller number because 1 and 3 is remaining. So we'll start with the smaller one, that is 1, then the larger one 3 degree. But the ethyl group, that is a bigger group in compared to methyl. It is a bigger group. So start with the bigger number, that is 3, then with 1. So this is not any scientific concept. This is only I am giving on the basis of a trick. This is only a trick to follow so that you can learn this sequence very easily. Because usually in the exam you will get a doubt that which one will be more reactive. That is more basic, 1 or 2 or 3. So there is no doubt about the 2 degree because in both the cases 2 degree is the most reactive. But the next one, 1 degree and 3 degree, which one will come next? So for that I am giving the trick, that is methyl group CH3 is a smaller group. So 1 and 3 is remaining. So start with the smaller number, that is next will be the smaller number 1. But when there is a C2H5 group, that is a C2H5 group, that is a bigger number. So 1 and 3 is remaining. So start with a bigger number 3. So next will be the 3 and this is the 1. So this is only a trick. There is no scientific concept here. It is only a trick to remember this very easily, and in the exam also you will not be get confused from this. And it is one of the most important point in this one. Usually you will getting question on this area. So this is about the methyl group and ethyl group sequence. So this is only for the methyl and ethyl group sequence, not for others. So for our syllabus only we need to discuss these two sequences. Next we are going to discuss the effect of substituents on the basic character of aromatic amines. When we compare the basic character of aromatic amines like aniline with the aniline which is substituted with the electron donating group and with the aniline substituted with electron withdrawing group, it is observed that the order of the basic character is in this way. That is, electron donating group substituted aniline is more more basic than the aniline, and the electron withdrawing group substituted aniline is less basic. That means this is more basic and this is less basic. Now what is electron donating group? Electron donating group that is have a tendency to release the electrons, so which can be a methyl group, that is CH3, OCH3, that is alkoxy or methoxy group can be taken as a electron. They are the electron donating group. And electron withdrawing group like that is NO2, halogens like X, Cn, COOH. That is the presence of the electron withdrawing group on the benzene ring decreases the basic strength. So when we change the electron donating group with CH3 and the electron withdrawing group with the nitro, so we can say that the para methyl aniline is more basic than aniline, and the para nitro aniline is less basic than the aniline. This is because the electron donating group, that is CH3 is an electron donating group. It releases the electron, stabilizes the cation and increases the basic strength. Therefore because of this only it have basic strength. And but the electron withdrawing group withdraws the electron and destabilizes the cation and decreases the basic strength. So the presence of electron withdrawing group decreases the basic strength. So because of this reason we can say that the electron donating group that is attached with the aniline shows greater basic character than the electron withdrawing group attached to with the benzene ring of aniline. So this is all we have discussed about the basic character of aniline and the amines. So this is all about this video. Have a nice day.